Welcome to Viral Now, you bunch of culinary cowards. Today we're diving headfirst into a bloody buffet of the most bizarre foods this planet has to offer. From rotten cheese to fermented fish, we're about to expose you to dishes that would make a grown man cry. Think you've got the stomach for it? We'll be traveling across continents, exploring the weird and wonderful, the downright disgusting and the downright dangerous. So strap yourselves in, you muppets. This isn't some cooking show for the faint of heart. Let's get this food fight started. First up, we're heading straight into the belly of the beast, the Philippines. This little nightmare is called balut, and it's not for the faint of heart. Imagine, if you will, a duck embryo, bones and all, boiled alive and eaten straight from the shell. It's crunchy, it's chewy, it's got feathers. It's basically a culinary horror show. Next up, we're off to the beautiful island of Sardinia, where they like their cheese alive and wriggling. I'm talking about casu marzu, which literally translates to rotten cheese. They take perfectly good pecorino cheese and introduce cheese fly larvae. The result? A gooey, putrid mess that's supposedly an aphrodisiac. Now we're off to Iceland, where the cuisine is as harsh as the landscape. Get ready for hakal, a Greenland shark that's been fermented and hung to dry for months. That's right, they bury this shark underground for weeks to let it ferment and get rid of the toxins. The result is a pungent, ammonia-ridden flesh that smells like a public urinal. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Japan for a taste of fugu, the deadly pufferfish. This fish contains a toxin that can paralyze your body and stop your heart. Only highly trained chefs are allowed to prepare fugu, and they have to remove the poisonous organs with surgical precision. One wrong move and it's game over. Get your gas masks ready, because we're about to dive into the world of surströmming, fermented herring from Sweden. This stuff is so potent, they usually eat it outdoors. Imagine opening a can of fish that smells like a combination of old gym socks and rotten eggs. The fermentation process creates so much pressure inside the can that it actually bulges. It's salty, it's sour, and it's guaranteed to clear out any room in seconds. Next stop, Mexico, where we're about to get down and dirty with some escamoles. These little beauties are ant larvae, often called insect caviar. They're often pan-fried with butter and spices, giving them a nutty, buttery flavor. Hold your breath and brace yourselves, because we're heading to Southeast Asia for the durian, the king of fruits. This spiky monstrosity is notorious for its pungent aroma. The texture is creamy and custard-like, but the smell is enough to knock you off your feet. It's banned on public transport in some countries. That's how bad it is. Get your wallets ready, because we're about to indulge in some bird's nest soup, a delicacy from China. This soup is made from the nests of swiftlet birds, which are made entirely of their saliva. These nests are incredibly rare and difficult to harvest, which is why a bowl of this soup can set you back hundreds of dollars. Hold on tight, because we're diving back into the world of live food with sanakji, a Korean delicacy. This dish features baby octopus tentacles that are chopped up and served immediately while they're still wriggling. The suction cups on the tentacles can actually stick to your throat, so you have to chew carefully or risk choking to death. And for our final dish, we're going out with a bang, or rather a crunch. Get ready for fried tarantulas, a delicacy in Cambodia. These hairy spiders are deep fried to a crispy perfection and seasoned with salt and pepper. So there you have it, you culinary gladiators, a whirlwind tour of the most bizarre foods this planet has to offer. We've seen it all, from fermented fish to live octopus, from bird spit soup to deep-fried spiders. But most importantly, we've explored the diverse and often surprising world of food. Remember, food is more than just sustenance. It's a reflection of culture, history, and tradition. Either way, it's been a wild ride.